Alright, in this video we're going to translate words into equations and then solve. So we need to be familiar with the vocab words. In this first example, 5 less than twice a number is 11. So we want to look for the words that represent our operations. Less than, anytime you see less than, that's going to be subtraction. When you see the twice a number means we're going to multiply our number by 2. So twice a number means to multiply by 2. Is will always be your equal sign. Now there's one little trick to remember when you guys see less than. Anytime that you have less than, what you want to do is you want to flip the order of the two things that you are subtracting. This is the only time you'll do this, when it's a less than. So instead of saying 5 minus, I'm going to start with this part, twice a number. So we can use n to represent our number, so twice a number will be 2n minus, and then the 5 is going to go after it. So less than, you want to flip the order that it's written. Alright, is 11, so equals 11. So there's our equation, we just translated it. Now to solve, we notice this is a two-step equation. There are two operations over here with n. We've got multiplication and we have subtraction. You're always going to take care of your addition or subtraction first. Hopefully, if you're unsure about the solving piece here, you have watched some videos on how to solve some equations. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0, so that's gone. I'm going to move this out of my way a little bit. So leaving us with 2n on the left side is equal to 11 plus 5 is 16. Then this is n times 2. The opposite of multiplication is division, so we divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so that reduces away, leaving us with n equal to 16 divided by 2 is 8. And we just translated and solved that equation. Alright, so moving on, I'll go ahead and extend, move this down. Alright, next sentence. The quotient of a number and 3. So quotient, that's our operation. Anytime you guys see quotient, that will be division. So we need to know that quotient is division. Increased by 6. If you're going to increase by 6, you're going to add 6 to something, so we have addition. Here's our equal sign is negative 2. Now when you guys write equations using division, go ahead and set this up with a fraction. So the quotient of a number and 3, we're going to take our number n, we'll divide it by 3, and show that division with a fraction. Increased by 6, we already said we're going to add 6, is negative 2, so our equal sign, and then negative 2. Alright, there is our equation to solve. And not leave myself enough room. Alright, so the operations over here with the n, we've got our division and our addition. To solve, start with any addition or subtraction first. You have a positive 6, so we're going to subtract 6 from both sides. 6 minus 6 is 0, leaving us with n over 3. Bring down your equal sign. Negative 2 minus 6 is a negative 8. Alright, the opposite of dividing by 3 is multiplying by 3. On both sides, your 3's cancel, leaving you with n on the left side is equal to negative 8 times 3 is a negative 24. So we have n equals negative 24. Alright, let's just run through one more of these. We have 5 more than is our operation, more than represents addition. 3 times a number, there's multiplication, is 23, equal sign. So 5 more than, we can say 5 plus 3 times a number, we can just put those together to represent that multiplication, is equals 23. And now we will solve this equation. Starting with the addition or subtraction first, so this 5 out front, we're going to go ahead and subtract 5 from both sides. 5 minus 5 is 0, leaving us with 3n equals 23 minus 5 is 18. n times 3, so go ahead and divide by 3 on both sides. Your n's cancel, so n equals 18 divided by 3 is 6 in the end. So when you have to translate into equations, you do want to be careful with this, because if you write an incorrect equation from the start, then it's kind of hard to get the right answer in the end. So be very careful with your translating before you solve.